So today we are going to be talking about how you can brand your Instagram to make sure as soon as someone comes on to your Instagram page, to your feed, they immediately want to click that follow button because it's looking professional, aesthetically pleasing, and informative. I feel like there's a lot of YouTube videos about, how to edit your pictures, how to take better Instagram pictures, how to, make your feed look consistent and cohesive, which are all super important. But I feel like we also need to know how to actually brand our Instagrams and make the actual bio, the profile, make your profile look good. And so today I'm going to be going over how to do that and also how I make my highlight covers and actually how to have highlights on your Instagram using your Instagram stories. So let's get started. The first thing, of course, is your username. When it comes to your username, you want something that's easy to remember and easy to spell. So obviously, if you are a photography account, you may want photography in your username, or photos or photo. Or if you already have a YouTube channel, I would recommend trying to get your YouTube username as your Instagram username. If you can't do that, that's okay. You can add a few little things. Like I couldn't get just Hannah Ashton on Instagram, that was taken. So I did Miss Hannah Ashton. What I don't recommend is adding a bunch of numbers or symbols because those are really hard to remember. So I wouldn't have done Hannah Ashton 22345, Hannah Ashton _ 2 exclamation point. Like I try to just stick to words, stick to something that's easy to remember. And still, when someone searches Hannah Ashton on Instagram, I may not be the first to come up, but I'm still going to come up towards the top. So again, make sure your username explains who you are and is easy to remember and spell. Second thing is your profile picture, and your username and your profile picture are really important for when you're commenting and liking other people's posts. So when you go to someone's picture and you go to the comments and let's say someone else is about to comment, they can see your comments. So all they see of your brand is your comment, the words you said in your comment, your username, that's why we want it to be professional and easy to remember, and then your profile picture. And I know personally for me, when I'm looking through my comments, I will go to someone's page because of their profile picture. If their profile picture looks good, it looks like something I want to see more of, if it's like a good edit, if it's a good picture, then I'm going to click because I know, oh, they're probably another influencer or they're probably a brand or someone I want to follow. But let's say your profile picture is a mirror selfie or just a quote or a picture of like a dish or your dog, like I am not gonna click on your comment or your profile picture. But if you have a good looking profile picture, then people can know just by the profile picture how on top of your Instagram game you are. And if you want to go even a step further, you can match your profile picture to your theme. So let's say you have an Instagram theme. Mine is blues and golds and whites, just like my brand color. You can tell on my Instagram that my profile picture has a blue background, my highlights have that same blue background, and that blue is constantly throughout my most recent Instagram feed. So it's all working together. Okay, next is bio, and I feel like so many people don't utilize their bios as much as they could, and I personally love editing a good bio, and I think it's so important to explaining your brand, who you are, and why someone should follow you just in a few words. So here are the 3 things you want to do with your Instagram bio. You want to say what you do, where you are, and who you are. You want to explain what you do. So why is someone wanting to follow you? Are you a female entrepreneur? Are you a blogger? Are you a musician? Are you an artist? Like, who are you? So put your job title, and if you don't want to put your job title or you don't have a job title, like put just what you think you do. Like I said, like how would you describe yourself in one word? For this, I have #YouTuber and then the little video emoji. So people know right away, oh, she's a YouTuber, cool. And then the next thing is add where you are. So location's actually pretty big because when I am going on Instagram and let's say I'm looking up for a photographer to take pictures of me when I'm in Florida next week, I'm gonna look at their bios, and if they say like Tampa, Florida photographer, I know who they are, they're a photographer and they're in Tampa, Florida, awesome. Or if I'm going through Instagram and I see someone who lives in Nashville, I'm more likely to give them a follow because I'm moving to Nashville soon, and so I want to meet up with them, or maybe I want to work with them. So adding your location, if you're comfortable with that, is totally okay. Obviously don't put your exact address, but just put like the city you're in or the biggest city you're close to so people know where to connect with you. Example in my bio, I put move into Nashville fall 18. Then the third thing you want to add to your bio is who you are. So add a little bit of a personal thing. You don't want it to be so professional that you don't show any of your personality. How I do this is I put by grace through faith. Just a cute little way to say, you know, I'm a Christian. I got it from Selena Gomez's bio. And then I also put always at a coffee shop. So just sharing that I love coffee, I love working in coffee shops. And then also in my bio, some added things is I say YouTube coach. That's another what I do. I'm a YouTuber and a YouTube coach. So I have that in my bio. And then I link my latest video because I'm a YouTuber, but of course, if you have a website, a blog, you need to put that. Something else that Instagram just added you can do to your bios is add hashtags and @. So I definitely recommend doing this. Add a hashtag to the words in your bio that are probably searched often, like I did hashtag YouTuber, hashtag Nashville. And then if you run another Instagram, then also add the @ to that Instagram. So I have my other Instagram @HannahAshtonContent. There you go, the recipe for an amazing bio. You can also add emojis. You can, you know, edit it so the spaces are different. I do that in desktop mode. I press enter so that each of my sentences, my lines are on a different line. And that's something I do just to make it look nicer. Okay, now let's get into highlights. Highlights are something recently added to Instagram that are amazing, guys. And I find they're getting used a ton more than I expected in the beginning. And so the highlights are basically where you can save your Instagram stories for more than 24 hours and you can categorize them. So I recommend having a lot of Instagram categories, and instead of making them really long categories, I know I don't always do this, like my travel one is pretty long, but instead of them making super long stories, have a bunch of separate categories. So I have a category for business, I have a category for, you know, screenshots you guys send me, just inspiration from our tribe, our boss tribe. I have travel in Phoenix at the workshop. I also did a whole story highlights just for that event, for that vacation. So here's how I made my cover story highlights. It's super easy. I use the Canva app, which is completely free. It's awesome. And then I go up to the top for the templates and I do a your story template. And then I just get a blank one. And all I do is I change the color background. I make it my brand color, that blue. You can choose any color you want. And then you can add little graphics. So you can either import graphics you get from like Google Images or wherever, or Canva has their own free graphics. So I can search like plane, and that's how I got my plane one. Or you can pay for cooler ones. You can try to get them from other places, not just Canva. If you want yours to be more unique, you can draw them yourself. Basically just import an image or a graphic, and then you're gonna go into Instagram. I'm showing you guys how to do this on my Hannah Ashton Content Instagram. Here's the only bad thing about highlight covers is you have to actually post the cover you created to your story, but you can just add like 4 highlights in parentheses or something like that to tell people it's just for your highlights. And then you make sure when you press new highlight, you click all the stories you want in that highlight. So if it's a travel highlight, just click all of your stories you posted when traveling or about travel, and then make sure you click the highlight cover too. Click next. Edit cover, you're gonna choose your cover graphic you created. You can resize it, you press done, you add a title, and you're good. And that is how you create a new Instagram highlight and add a cover story. Okay guys, that was it for this video. I hope it was helpful on how to brand your Instagram page so that people are gonna wanna click follow right as they see it. If you guys want more videos on social media or anything like that, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and just give this video a like and subscribe if you want more videos like this one. Hey guys, I wanted to pop in real quick and say that if you want to know how to grow your Instagram following now, like strategies for posting and hashtags, I recently uploaded a podcast on how to get your first 1,000 followers and more. So if you're interested in listening to that, you can search Hannah Ashton Podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud to listen. The link will also be in the description box below. Okay guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Stay happy guys. Bye. Peace out.